Hello, everyone. Welcome to Pyramid Book Club Sprints featuring Sav. Yay!
Yay!
Happy to be
We're so excited to have our first guest host for 2024. Yeah, that's the right year. I feel like I've been getting the year backwards. Like, I posted my top 10 video and I accidentally downloaded the thumbnail that said best books of 2024. And I was like, oh, it hasn't yet. It hasn't happened yet.
I do that literally every year.
It's a problem. But anyway, make sure that you are subscribed to Sav if you're not already, because she's awesome. That's why she's here. So let's see. Carly's here, of course. Carly's here.
I should tell the people that I haven't like socialized with someone in like 4 days. I've just been in my house, and also because I'm sick. And also, there's been like 2 snow days. Well, there's a snow day tomorrow, and there's a snow day a couple days ago. So I literally was just like trapped. So,
oh my gosh,
my dad had to come shovel out the car today so I could get groceries.
I would like to tell you that I live in North Carolina, and we had a rainstorm, and they closed schools because of rain.
Oh my God.
The first thing I did when I woke up and this news happened is I texted Monica and Lexi, and I was like, "Can you explain to me why this is happening?"
Was it freezing rain?
No,
it was. That was my first question.
It was 60 degrees.
What?
And so, like, my son did not have pre-K for 2 days because of rain.
Did it not rain there?
Like, I am not from the South. I'm not from here. I've lived here for 8 years, but like this is my first thing with like school. It wasn't bad. Like nothing happened. It was rain.
That's insane.
That's wild.
So
like I have distinct memories of nearly dying on the way to school because they wouldn't even cancel for snow.
Maybe like 2 hours, and then it's like 8 inches out, and they're like, "Go to school."
I went to school one time. I was driving, and the rain was freezing on my windshield as I was driving. I couldn't see anything.
That's
it like
scary.
Started when I was in the middle of the road. Like,
it's just it's very confusing. Like I guess like the only time it has snowed here was my first year living here. 8 years ago. So I just don't know if they're just like, I'm sick of these kids and we need a snow day. Like, I don't know. And they were like, oh, a little bit of rain. Let's do it. Like,
what did they call it? Like a rain day? Like,
they were just like, we're canceling because of inclement weather.
Inclement weather, yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, it's raining.
Anyway,
I'm not from here. I don't know. I'm very confused.
One of my proudest memories from, I think it might have been high school. I don't remember, but my mom worked for the school district. And even if we had like 2-hour delay days, my mom still had to go in on time.
Yeah.
And she was my ride to school every day. So I would have to go with her. And I remember there was one day where we like nearly crashed at least like 3 times. And we just live on the other side of town, like literally the in-town streets. And it was so bad. We barely made it into the parking lot. We parked, we walked inside the doors, and we're like, has anybody even told the superintendent what the conditions are on the road? Like, has she left her house? Because I don't think she knows. And so they got her on the phone, and we told them, we're like, on the way here, we found out that like all the surrounding districts were closed for the day and all the stuff. They call her up and she's like, oh, I hadn't heard that the other districts are closed. Let's go ahead and close. And I was like, you know what? You all owe me. I put a fight for you. And for that day, my mom and I were the reason that we closed, because we forced them to call the superintendent. We're like, tell her that everyone else is closed. And it worked. So like everybody in my district, you're welcome.
I'm glad you're okay though. That's so scary.
Yeah, it was like the slushy snow that was like had the ice underneath.
That's
and so
like scary.
Trying to like go up any sort of hill, you were like barely making it to the top. And then to try to go down a hill, like you would never be able to stop. Like it was so unsafe. We're like, well, now we have to go back home in it.
Mm-hmm.
It was the worst. But anyway, lots of weather talk today. What are you guys planning to read for tonight, if you're reading or if you're just being productive on something else? Let us know in the comments what you're reading as well. I'll go through those in a bit.
I'm working on bookmarks, and
Editing. I was like, there's something else I have to do.
I am reading the book. I made it 30% in last night. I'm liking it. However, it reminds me of another book that also came out last year.
Yes.
And I haven't looked at reviews. So
Are we not supposed to say what?
I'm not going to say. I would like you all to see if I am.
Okay.
Wait, have we read the book?
You have read it, Lexi.
Okay.
You liked
I'm scared it's one I hated.
I liked it.
It's very popular.
Oh.
And I'm like, am I crazy? That book I checked today because I was like, when did these come out? Okay, so I checked that the book that I'm talking about came out in May, and then this book that we're reading came out in August.
So now I have to like.
I'm pretty sure I know what you're talking about.
I don't even know what the synopsis
There's
is.
just like some similarities where I'm
like
just like,
or did you not like that one? I don't know if you liked it.
I gave that book 5 stars, but like also I could give this book 5 stars, but like they're a little similar, and I'm like, am I?
I'm looking. Oh wait, you said the other one was published in when?
May.
Oh, I'm wrong. Unless this is the wrong thing. Okay.
If you want to, I can put it in the private chat.
I do want to know, but if you like don't want to tell us, so then
I just want to know.
I really like guessing games, so I want to figure it out for myself.
Yeah,
I feel like I have absolutely no hints.
Okay,
that,
maybe
like, nothing.
Maybe I'll just wait because I haven't started it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I know for sure Lexi has read it, but I don't know if you guys have read it.
You should just text me.
Okay.
I want to know.
You will probably know if I read it or not.
It's like I was like, what book am I reading? Like even one of the characters' names is the same. And I'm like, am I okay?
Oh, that's wild. I don't know if I'm gonna start it tonight or if I'm gonna finish Dead of Winter because it's like the vibes right now, you know, with the snow.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see. I'm liking it. I'm just having trouble focusing.
Interesting.
Wait till it started.
Have you read it?
I don't think you have.
Oh, okay. Well,
I think I'm the only one.
I think you are the only one. And I'm like, oh my God,
well, then I'll never guess it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm almost positive Monica has not read it, and I
don't think you have either. That's why I'm looking at you specifically, Lexi, because I know you have. And I'm like, you have to start this book and let me know if I'm crazy. But like, there's just so many things that are similar. And I'm like, am I good?
That's so interesting.
Which is very funny.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like...
I can't wait to hear which one. Once we know what it is,
I will spill this all on discussion night.
Right. That's
but I mean, if I've never read it, then you can absolutely tell me what it is because it won't make a difference to me. I won't know.
And you still have to read the other book because you're just. I love the other book, but I also am loving this one. So I'm like, what do I do?
I'm excited to start it.
Yeah, that's exciting. For anyone who doesn't actually know, we never said our book for January. If anybody doesn't know, is "I'm Not Done with You Yet." Lexi is.
I'm just moving it closer to my face.
Hey, Lexi, can you take a picture of that book tonight?
Yes.
I think I might start it tonight, but first, I'm still finishing Poison Study. That we've been buddy reading for the past couple of days, and I'm really far behind, but I've already read it a bajillion times, so it's been great because I don't have to read it on time in order to know what everybody's talking about. So I need to finish this because I've been annotating, so it takes me a long time. But I'm in the last 70 pages, so I can finish it tonight, and then I will start this.
Mel, I'm reading it with her. We stay on pace. It has not been on pace this time. She's like, I'm so slow. I'm annotating the crap out of it. And I'm like, oh my God. Okay.
Yes. I told you that I told you I was going to force myself to pace myself because every time I've read this book previously, I read it literally in one day. I just demolished the whole thing. And I wanted to take longer. And then everybody in Mel's Discord buddy read, everybody was reading it in 2 days. And I was like, no, I said I wasn't going to do that.
What is it
And
called?
then I got really sick, so I had also
It's
no
a-
brain power to do
It's a
anything.
YA fantasy salve.
Oh,
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
who knows?
I don't know if it's your vibe.
it's very YA. Most people have been reading it, and
Acknowledging it.
it's the type of book that, according to most people, it's like if you read it in your YA prime, it would be good. But
Oh,
like if you read it older than that, then it's like
yeah,
like So
yeah.
it's
that
sad because I read it in my YA prime. I read this in high school, so like
it's
I
like
made
this-
it my personality.
Oh, Mel, I finished it and I gave it 3 stars, but in my review, I said that 2008 Michelle would love the fuck out of this. So,
And that's the problem is I wish that everybody had read it when they were in their YA prime, because then you could have loved
There's
it.
so many books that I feel like that about.
Mhm.
It's just so fun.
Yeah.
I don't know. I miss that.
That's what Michelle says I'm gonna say when we read Twilight together.
I was like, this book is my Twilight.
Hello to everyone who is here. Katie turns out not working tonight, reading Rock, Paper, Scissors. I hope you enjoy it. Reading it for Sly Wins. Caved and Got It. Nice. Yeah, I'm really excited for the glow in the dark book of the month cover.
I was so excited it was a pick. I was like, look at me.
Yes.
Go. Look
Yes,
at me.
this is our March, right?
March, yeah.
Yes, this is our March pick. Closed my eyes for 10 minutes and was like, oh, I won't get scared when they start. The voices just coming to get you. Napped and ready to start reading at 1 a.m.
Oh my god, okay.
You know, I love that. Snow day tomorrow.
Yay.
I was able to find it. That's awesome. Just started Things We Do in the Dark. Also read Jar of Hearts. Very nice. We have no school tomorrow because of Rind.
It's so weird. I'm just not from here. Like, I don't know. I'm like, what? I don't know.
I've never ever heard of that.
It's very weird here. I don't. The South is like rain. No.
What?
Eventually be reading Butcher and Blackbird once I get done fighting with customer support.
Oh, no.
Customer support's the worst. Good luck. Thought you were traveling. You leave tomorrow, right?
Yep, tomorrow in the early afternoon.
Okay. She had to stick around so that she could be here for this. Be
I was not
reading.
gonna leave tonight again.
Lexi was gonna come at us from the airplane.
I'm not flying.
Oh, that's right. From the car. That'd be so unsafe. Don't do that.
While you're
Was
driving.
not planning on it.
Be reading House of Sky and Breath. Almost done. Good luck finishing it. How are you liking it so far? Anytime it snows here, people freak. Yes. Nobody knows how to drive in the snow. Even if you live in the snow, I feel like nobody knows how to drive in the snow. Reading Heavenly Bodies. Very nice. What if we're not reading or being productive? Well, honestly, Carly, is that surprising?
I was gonna say, is that new for you?
No. So then what are you doing, if anything? Or are you napping again? I already finished the book club book. Currently reading A Court of Silver Flames. Very nice. Are you liking it? Greetings. We'll be reading The Shadow of the Gods and hoping to get to either page 350 or 400. Very nice. I hope you make it. And I hope you're liking it. I'm reading The Fire next time. Interesting. I'm going to be starting the book club book tonight. Liked the book a lot. Put it in the public chat. Oh no, the book.
We'll not be doing that.
I don't think we're going to spoil that.
I will be talking about it at the discussion, but I need people to read it first, please.
If it's marked on your story, guys. Carly said I am gonna find out.
I don't think it's on. Wait, I don't know.
Also, everyone read Butcher and Blackbird. Noted. I will be doing that.
That's the book I almost bought on your Audible yesterday. I was like, why can't I buy this? And then I was like, oh,
Oops.
I almost bought you a book.
You could have.
I was like, oh, shit.
I don't know well in this cartoon, but I did really enjoy it. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. Audio. Oh, listen to it with or read it with audio. Interesting. Now I guess I do need to buy the audio.
See,
you should have bought me the audio.
It's on sale for $7. That's why I was buying it, because I was like, oh, it's so cheap, and then I almost bought it for you. You're welcome.
I agree with all those things. Also gave it a 3-star. That's fair. That's completely fair. I'm sad that people didn't love it more, but also 100% understanding of why everyone felt the way they did. Like it makes complete sense. I'm just sad because I had the best time in high school. Absolutely losing my mind about that book.
But they are redoing the audios, so that means that it's getting some kind of attention again.
Yes,
so
she has a lot. She has a really big publisher in Australia.
Oh, that's cool.
And like a really big readership over there, and like that has helped, I think, a lot with getting things like redone because they are honestly almost competing publishers. But that's why her Australian covers are always so much prettier. Katie, I just got the audio for Butcher and Blackbird. So excited to read it. What a time 2008 was. Honestly,
I graduated high school in 2008.
Really, it was like 7.
Yeah, 6. She was.
Yeah, I was gonna say Carly.
Yeah,
the 7-year-olds were really living it up.
Doesn't even remember.
I mean, I was 12, so like
I was like, you're not 7.
Yeah, I was graduating high school.
Honestly, 2008 might have been the day that I saved everyone from having to go to school in the snow.
There we go. See, we're doing big things in 2008.
What a time. Did you wait? Yeah, Katie, did you finish Butcher and Blackbird?
I think she finished it last night because she texted me.
Okay,
read it. It's like, you better read this. Get the audiobook, and then I almost bought the other.
I think there was an Instagram post.
Okay.
Yeah, today.
Hi, Bree. Reading Girl in the Stars tonight. Wanted to hang out. You're welcome to read whatever you want and hang out with us. That's sometimes we read the book, sometimes we don't.
I never do.
Lexi never does because Lexi reads
literally never. that first time.
Yeah. Remember the last time I read it last? I was the one that finished 15 minutes before our show.
Oh, I also did.
Wait, Jonathan's a frog now too? Times are a-changing. We're supposed to get 6 inches of snow tomorrow. School's open as usual. Oh gosh. I could not. Is that Poop Shoes behind you?
Yeah.
I thought you stole Winston. Lexi and Michelle are trading cats.
She usually sleeps here, and she's like, how dare you?
Listening to Everyone Who Can Forgive Me is dead, and we'll be heading home while listening shortly. Drive safely. I don't know if you have snow where you are, but
she's in California. So.
Yeah. My brain, I'm gonna say things before my brain catches up because that's how my week has been. So
it's okay.
Yeah, that sucks having 6 inches of snow. Reading Bright Young Women. I hope you are enjoying that. We were just talking about that a little bit earlier.
Wait.
Can't handle rain. We'd all die if it snowed. I believe it. I believe it. My brain's not processing.
I'm glad you're enjoying it, Nat.
What is it? My brain isn't processing.
Sky and Breath.
Sky and Breath. Thank you. I know you said it earlier, and I'm staring at it like I have no memory. I'm telling you, this is what's going to happen a lot.
I got the House of, and
I know this, but it's not coming. Look at you reading Sputter Dud early, Jonathan. Way to go. Hello. Decided to read tonight instead of accidentally napping. That would happen. I will be reading If You See Her. I haven't read anything from this author, so I'm going to give it a whirl. I hope you like it, and I hope you like the author. I have not read anything from that author previously either.
I read Brother,
and then what's the one I just read? Oh God, something.
I've read The Shuddering and Within These Walls, and I
oh my
didn't
God,
enjoy either.
Brother is crazy.
I actually really love The Shuddering, but what was the one I just read? It's about the devil. I don't know. Seed.
I
didn't like that one. And Brother was like fine. I really did like The Shuddering.
The end of Brother I will remember forever.
That
twist? I was like, oh shit.
I have like a whole list to add on.
Oh my god.
Things
It was a slow burn, but the end, you know me. The end.
From home. Jonathan wants to participate. We're going to read the book club book or continue my read of House of Sky and Breath. Very nice. Let us know what you end up doing. That's my book club pick next month. That's exciting. That's good. The way you can be safe. Never read them in time. I have 2 books I could potentially finish in a sprint, so maybe I will read. Well, if you do, good luck. Hi, Rye. I saw the frog. Identity theft is not a joke. It is now. We all know after the other day that Jonathan is
a scammer.
Jonathan is a scammer and an identity thief. So he's just, crime everywhere. Yes, 5 stars. Love that. I peaked at 7. 2008 was a freshman in college. I feel old. There's library fraud.
I live in Golden Corral in Texas. Okay, that's how I
Honestly, I love Golden Corral. I would, in fact.
I would live there.
I would. Crazy winds the last 24 hours. Oof. The wind is awful. Snowing just north of Seattle. I was terrified driving home from work. I hate it. Oh no. You got me there, allegedly. It's all good. Thank you. Yeah, my brain has been on half capacity all week and am slowly getting back. But earlier, I texted Lexi Michelle and I was like, guys, I hope my voice holds out because earlier I sounded like I was croaking. I don't understand. My voice just suddenly was gone, and I had to call a customer, and I sounded like I was on my deathbed.
No,
it was bad. But now my voice is sort of back, but my brain is still who knows where. Library fraud's not a joke. It's a necessary function of being a reader. This is true. Normal sprint or a frog-like sprint. We are going to do, I have it set for 45 minutes. We can adjust later if anybody wants to change. But now that we're finally caught up on comments, we're going to jump into the first sprint. So let me bring that up. And I will see everyone in 45 minutes.
Hi, Vanessa.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. How did everybody's sprint go? I did not finish my book yet, but I am getting closer. So that's good.
I did laundry and started packing.
Nice.
I made it 46%.
Ooh.
Okay.
It is less like that book now. But like 30%, I was like, am I okay? Is this now we're going in a completely different direction. So
Is this still good?
yeah, I'm liking it.
That's good. I made some mac and cheese and like spilled everything everywhere.
No.
Then I realized I don't have any paper towels. And I was like wiping things up with like a tiny little napkin. And then I was like, oh wait, I actually have cleaning things, like those microfiber towels. It's like a whole drama. And I was listening to YouTube videos ranking horror movies because I feel like I've been wanting to watch a good horror movie, but like nothing's coming out. But I don't know. I just feel like I've seen like most of the good ones. So yeah, I tried to listen to my audiobook, but I was like, I can't pay attention. So
yeah, this week I've been really struggling with brain power. Like I started out vlogging Winterween. I did the first like 3 days. The last 4 days I haven't read anything. I've read like 50. My brain is just like not letting me do anything. So there will not be another Winterween vlog from me.
I know. I'm sad. It's like my first year not really participating in Winterween, but I'm like, I literally can't.
Yeah.
Like the first thing when I don't feel well is like my concentration goes. Like I will just I'll like watch YouTube videos fine, but as soon as it's reading, I'm like, no.
Yeah. This was supposed to be my first year like really participating in Winterween, and I like filmed an intro and everything. And then I've read 40 pages in the period for like my actual Winterween TBR.
You literally got COVID.
Reading wasn't part of it.
Yeah, you have COVID.
It's just like it just sucks.
I feel so bad though. That sucks.
Yeah, it was an unfortunate development, but also I don't understand where it came from because we were isolated on vacation.
That's so weird.
For like 4 days. Like I don't understand what happened, but whatever. I'm on the mend and I still have a really deep voice, but it is what it is. Also, if you find any good horror movies, let me know because I feel like I also have not watched any horror movies lately, or at least nothing new.
I really want to watch Thanksgiving because I heard it's pretty good, but
McDreamy is in that. That's literally the only reason I want to watch that. Like he hasn't really been in anything since Grey's Anatomy.
That's true.
So
I want to watch it and it has really good reviews, but I'm annoyed because it's like $20 to rent. And
absolutely not. No.
I can't. Like I'm almost done it too. I'm like, yeah.
I'll wait until it's not.
I will wait for McDreamy. I will be watching it, but I don't watch anything besides Grey's Anatomy, so I need to watch it.
I know. I'm trying to think if I've seen anything else. I don't know. Like, didn't Infinity Pool come out like a while ago? I watched that and it was the weirdest shit I've ever seen in my life. I would not recommend watching that ever.
I can't remember anything new, like nothing new. I just keep rewatching the oldies but the goodies because like I don't know.
I did like Bodies, but it was like funny.
Okay. I do like a good funny one. That can work really well.
Yeah, it's a fun vibe. It's really fun to like watch with somebody so you guys can like talk about it and yeah.
Okay. So I need to force Matt to watch it with me.
Yeah. I feel like it's pretty enjoyable. Like, I don't know, but then people may say like, oh, it's just Gen Z humor, but I don't know. I think it's funny. Like it's like making fun of over the top personalities. So it doesn't just have to be like, you know.
Aren't you technically Gen Z though?
I think so, actually.
I think you are the first year of it.
What are you, 97?
97, yeah.
Yeah, you are.
But it's weird because I definitely feel like both.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like I'm not really a Gen Z, but I'm not fully a millennial. So I'm like,
Right.
it's a weird. I feel like the years like me and then like even 95, 94 and like the 90s just feel different than like, I don't know.
No, I feel that.
I
Especially
feel
because
like this camaraderie where it's
yes.
Yeah.
But like I had two older sisters that were like significantly older. Like one of them was born in the 80s. So like for me to be like late 90s, mid to late 90s, like I grew up with like the hand-me-down generation. Like I grew up with their culture. So it's like definitely being caught in the in-between of like the cusp, but also more experience with them and like everything they listened to, they watched, that kind of stuff. Definitely harder.
Do you all remember? I can't remember if I brought this up before, but like Furbies, how creepy they were.
My niece got a Furby for Christmas.
This year?
I was like, am I tweaking out? I was like, no. I went up to her. I was like, is this a Furby? And she was like, yeah. And I went to my sister and I was like, and she's like, I know. And I was like, I remember specifically my Furby waking me up in the middle of the night because it just like came alive. And I was like,
no.
We're still doing this? So
we're back.
We haven't learned my grandma had this little like toy area in her basement, and like I would like walk down there alone and be really scared because the Furby would just like start talking.
Yes, I remember waking me up.
So scary. I'm like,
so now she has one, but it's like pink and pretty. Oh, like mine was just like all gray, I remember, but like hers is like hot pink, and like it talks and it can like tell your fortune and stuff. And I'm like, what?
I don't like
mine
it.
Was
I don't like it.
I think mine was white with black spots on it.
I love that.
Yeah.
I don't remember what the Furby looked like. I tried to never see it. I was I didn't see it.
Furby trauma.
They're like smaller now, like more compact, but like the eyes.
I didn't know they still existed. I'm gonna have to look it up.
Yeah, she is turning 6 next month. So like they're here, they're back.
And Furbies and Tamagotchi that had their weird like resurgence.
Yes. Yeah, she was like cuddling it, and I was like, Laura, you got her a Furby?
Furbies are the devil. You are correct.
I guess I had the Dalmatian one.
Oh,
it was
brightness.
This one.
Oh,
that's what I had.
They're so
kind of look like
that's what she has.
They're way less scary now.
See, it's more compact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still like I would never want to see that.
No. I could not believe that I was looking at
scaring me.
Right?
Is that?
That's weird.
Who dreams up these things and says, "Let's give that to a child"?
Right? Like
who?
I mean, it was like not supposed to activate. Right, but like it definitely
always did.
What made it activate? I don't know. It's creepy.
Is it motion?
Have no idea. I don't know what it was.
I remember talking to it. Was that a thing? It had like voice commands or something?
I think
at some point they did.
Yeah, it was like the first Alexa. Because sometimes mine starts talking to me. I'm like,
yeah. My sister was saying like me and my sister had separate rooms, but she was saying that our Furbies would like wake up and talk to each other.
There needs to be a horror movie, please.
I don't like it.
No, the horror movie is too realistic. I don't know.
No, thank you.
Oh my goodness. That sounds so long ago. I didn't mean for it to sound like that's old. I just meant like for me being a mid to late 90s compared to my like late 80s sister and her generation. But I'm not Gen Z, but I really like bodies. Okay, I'll have to try it.
I think it's pretty like it's funny.
Is that the one with
yes.
Megan Fox?
Oh no,
that's Jennifer's body.
I thought you were gonna say Pete Davidson.
Me too. I was ready.
I was like, yes. He's in it.
There is either an Instagram or YouTube channel that has shorts where they Frankenstein Furbies with other things and make weird videos. No, it's like Toy Story.
Toy Story is so scary.
Sid and his creepy, which like some of them are kind of cool, but also creepy.
The first one was so scary. Wasn't there like a spider baby or something?
Yeah, I just watched Toy Story yesterday.
yeah.
So
That's terrifying. I'm so sorry.
I like it. I don't know.
I like Toy Story 2 better, but I don't know if it's still like, I don't know if I'd still feel like that.
There's a horror video game inspired by Furbies called Tattletale. No thanks.
I'm gonna look that
It
up.
can stay. No. Like, I want it, but I also don't want anything to do with it. Also,
I'm
I'm
gonna
going to
look
go
this up.
back up a little bit and run through a couple
Oh
things.
my
Hi,
god,
Vanessa.
it's scaring me.
Hello, everyone who joined us earlier. And I totally skipped over all these comments, but we'll go back through quickly. Starting the Exorcist house. Have fun with that. I think I liked that one. I don't remember anymore.
I think you did like that one.
I think I liked it and nobody else did. That's
Yeah.
what happened.
Yes.
That discussion.
That feels like the story of your life recently.
Honestly, yeah. And I can't even complain. Like, I'm the one enjoying it, so I can't even complain. Like,
Yeah.
like I would complain if I wasn't enjoying anything, which for a while I had multiple DNFs in a row, which was rough, but you know what? It's fine. I will live in my happy reading.
Yeah.
And it's great. 49 minutes left in your book. Have fun finishing that very soon. I'm excited for you. Finish reading Big Questions, write a chapter in Raw Shark Texts. Fun. 30 pages I'm not done with you yet. You're getting in there. 67 pages into Things We Do in the Dark, and I'm hooked, really loving it. Love to hear that.
I love that book.
Lord of Chaos. Diamond painting. Very fun. 8 dinner got 30%.
I have to say something about diamond painting. I had to explain what this was to the vet.
Oh.
Why?
Why?
Winston has diarrhea,
Oh.
and I think it's from him licking that.
Wow.
And they were like, has he been like eating anything recently that he shouldn't be? And I was like, well, there's this thing, and I had to explain it. And I was already uncomfortable because like she was kind of like awful and made me feel bad. And then it was like really hot in that room anyway. And then she's like, has he like eaten anything he hasn't isn't supposed to? And I was like, he's licking this craft thing that I have. And then she just kind of stared at me, and I was like, I could not do the word canvas. So I was just
wait, is he just licking the like completed thing?
He's licking the canvas, the white part on the side.
Oh.
But like it has chemicals on it.
Oh no.
And like he was licking it for a while, and then I hid them all, and then I guess I had one that was on top of my bookshelf, and I moved it to the floor, not thinking, and he, I guess, was licking that again. So I had to take him to the vet and then explain what diamond painting was. It was so uncomfortable.
They didn't
Huh?
They didn't ever hear of it?
I don't know. She just was staring at me, so I felt like I had to keep talking.
She sounded like a judgmental vet in general. So, like, honestly.
Yeah. Well, she was like, does your pet throw up? Like, or how often does he throw up? She was like, once a month, twice a month, like every week. And I was like, I don't know, like twice a month. And she like starts being like, well, if you threw up twice a month, would that be okay? Like cats.
Oh my God.
And I'm like,
first of all,
poop just throws up twice a month?
I was like, all cats
throw up all the time. They're just like throwing up.
It's like her hairball.
Yeah, she's like, it's a common misconception that
cats
like should throw up all the time. And I'm like, he's not throwing up all the time, but like what do you mean? Like, yeah.
Are you gonna go to a different vet?
I had a different like doctor today, and she was way better, like, and was actually good. So I'm just gonna request that one because she's new to that vet, And also, it's only 2 minutes from my house.
Yeah.
So
Really?
I'm just gonna request the nice lady.
Yeah, that's the weirdest thing I've ever heard.
It's like the dentist. Like they're mean to you in the dentist, so you never go back. Like, why can't you just be nice and then you go back? Like, hello. Like I go back to the dentist now because they're nice to me. Like I found a good dentist, and so like I've been going for
all
years.
the difference.
Right?
I really like
nice to people, and they're receptive to that. Like I do not understand.
Yeah.
Like if you're mean to the vet, if the vet is mean to you, you're not going to feel comfortable.
And like, yeah, if you're going in and they're making you feel like you're a bad pet parent, like why would you want to go and have them tell you that? Like I'm here so that my cat feels better.
Yeah,
and you're like trying to make me feel.
Josie, I brought them in now.
Right.
And
So
also, it's hard to like make sure a pet doesn't get into everything. Like it's very hard. Like
that's dumb. Yeah.
Even Felix, like he has like his area, but he still like gets into stuff. Like it's really hard. So
yeah.
I don't know.
Cats are like out like climbing. So
yeah. So that was fun. And that's part of the reason why thank you. That's part of the reason why I've been just like not having a good day the last 2 days, because that was yesterday and I'm just I don't know.
I feel like how do you stop a cat from doing like Poop Shoes licks everything too. She likes to lick plastic. I don't know what's in plastic. No one knows what's in plastic, right? So like like
so
what are you supposed to do? It's a cat. Like they are made to get into things.
Yeah. So I went home and cried. That was a fun time.
Was that yesterday?
Yeah, it was yesterday. So like I had already I had scheduled his appointment and then checkups for Nova and Bowser today. If I had not already scheduled the ones for today, I would not have gone back. But I had a different lady, the same person both times I went in today. And like she was really nice and helpful. So I'm just gonna request her.
Yeah.
That's so sad.
Yeah, I don't understand. Like, and also Poop Shoes pukes at least twice a month. So like that's just her thing. Like,
I feel like every single cat pukes at least, and she literally was like including hairballs. I'm like,
yeah,
I don't just have it in their throat. Yeah,
I think you're saying that hairballs are a drama.
Yeah, hairballs are like that's literally how they bathe themselves. Like I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you. Like
I feel like most vets would tell you it's like whatever is normal. Like if they are, if it's normal that he is puking twice a month, but then he goes and like is doing that more, then obviously that's a problem.
Well,
because, my cats don't throw up. Weirdly enough, like my cats don't throw up. And there was a period where he was like throwing up a lot, but I think it was because it was relatively after we got the second cat. And I was like, okay, we'll see like if this keeps going. And then he stopped and like they just don't throw up. If they do, I would know it's weird. But like for them, that's fine. But like I think if it's normal for that cat and like then that's not a problem.
Poop Shoes is not listed as Poop Shoes in the vet system. It's Luna. What if I went and was like, I love you, Poop Shoes? It would be like, what? We have to take your cat away. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Especially, because it's someone that's supposed to be helping you, not making you feel worse.
Yeah.
That's like the dentist. Like
they yelled at me when I was a kid. This is gross, but I'll tell you all. They literally like would floss my teeth and they would bleed, and then they took a picture of it and blew it up on a piece of paper, and they're like, "You're gonna get gum disease." I was like,
"No,
I'm bleeding because you're being so rough." Like they're like sawing in my mouth, and I was like a child.
My dentist did that too. And they always do that. Like they're extra rough, and then they tell you that's why you're bleeding is because you don't like floss enough or whatever. And then I realized that was the problem because when I got my wisdom teeth out and then I went back to the dentist and they were like, did you know that your teeth are really crooked and you need to get this $5,000 Invisalign treatment to fix it? And I was like, my teeth have looked like this for my entire life. The fact that you're deciding to tell me this just happens to coincide with the week that you put up all the flyers in your office that you're now a partner with them.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not buying it. Like, I've had these, like, literally my teeth have not changed.
Yeah.
Like,
I know.
I've had these teeth
problems.
These are my
like, literally, they have looked like this forever. For you to tell me now as, like, it didn't make any sense. I'm like, you just put up all these signs saying that you have these partnerships with them, and all of a sudden you're selling it to every customer. Because I also heard them give the same exact spiel to the person in the room next to me when I first walked in. So I was like,
when I used to wear glasses, I went to this one eye doctor and I left them to go to a different eye doctor because every time they would try to be like, you have dry eyes, you need this $500 medicine. And I'm like, no, I don't care if I have dry eyes. Like, it's my problem. I will deal with it.
Yeah.
Right? I don't have dry, like, after LASIK, you're supposed to have like really, really dry eyes, and that's like a big thing. Nah, dude. I do not. I still don't have dry eyes. So, like, why do they do this? Like, I'm not going to pay $500.
They're mean.
Maybe I should have reported them. Honestly, I just said I'm getting out of Dodge, and then I went, like, I moved to another town anyway, so it didn't matter. Yeah. But it was just like I went to them for so long. Like, it's just so sketchy. Like,
I love my dentist now, and he's a man. I love a man.
Wow.
I love a man. Wow.
Yeah, just ignore the one you're married to.
Besides him. This is a great man.
I also swear they found like cavities, and I haven't had cavities in years. And they used to be like, oh, you have cavities. I'm like, do I though? I don't know.
Yeah, it's so hard to trust once they say one thing that you question, that it's like,
yeah,
but can I believe anything that you tell me? Like, and that's the worst feeling, because, like, I don't know, it's almost like that's the sign to me that I'm like, okay, now it's time to find someone else, because if I question all of your decisions, I'm like, that's not fair.
And the thing is, you can find someone else.
Yeah.
And then that sucks for them.
Yep. Exactly.
Who are these teeth myself?
You guys ever forget that when you're a kid, you lose your teeth? Like, I literally just forget that that's even a thing you go through.
Do you know that when babies are born, their adult teeth are right under their eyes? Yeah.
I don't like that.
All your faces are the same. I learned that after having
that is the most disgusting thing
You're welcome for that visual.
The most disgusting.
I don't want that. I don't know.
You're welcome. I learned that after I had Rowan, and I was like,
how do they like what?
You know, they got little heads, so they got no teeth. Like, right? They got no teeth, so their little teeth haven't grown yet. So it's all backed up. You're welcome for the visual.
That is so disgusting.
Teeth. That is so. Oh my gosh, that's such a weird.
You're welcome.
I don't want to think about teeth.
I know it's morbid, but I want to see like a drawing of.
Me too, like an X-ray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see it.
I bet it exists.
I've seen an X-ray of what a baby's mouth looks like before their teeth in it. It's quite the picture.
I've seen it too.
They're like,
I don't know.
It's really gross. You're welcome, everyone.
Honestly, we never know what's gonna happen here. It's just literally anything.
Yeah.
On the note of teeth, baby teeth, let's go into the next sprint, and you all can Google the pictures. Everybody, we can all Google them and come back.
To baby teeth. Let's read.
On the baby teeth. What do you guys want to do? Another 45-minute, or do you want to do 30 minutes, or what are you guys thinking? Any preferences?
Michelle, are you leaving either way?
I'm leaving at 10. Goodbye. I love you so much.
Would you prefer that we just, are you going to leave during the sprint?
Yeah, I'll leave during the sprint.
Okay.
I'll send you a message to say, love you.
That's fine. I love you. Bye.
I love you. Bye.
So then, Lexi, Sav, are you guys good for 45 minutes?
Yep.
Okay. Yep. So we'll just do another 45, and we'll say goodbye to Michelle now before she.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Goodbye, poop shoes.
Bye, poop shoes. She's like sunken.
So cute.
Okay, see you guys in 45. Hello, welcome back. How did everyone do? I have 20 pages left of my book, and I read my favorite scene. So I'm just over here having the best time of my life.
Can you hear that noise?
Just a little bit, but not anymore.
Okay, cool.
At first I heard it, and then it kind of went away.
I was doing some bookmark stuff and laundry.
Oh, you're good.
I sat in the bathtub. And because I was like, I need some steam. And then I was like, I took some decongestion. Yeah, I feel stuffed up, but it's a little better. But I'm very warm right now. Like I feel like I was sitting in a sauna. So I'm not being productive tonight at all.
Okay.
Reading wise, like it's not.
Yeah. Oops, I skipped one. Hello, Katrina.
Katrina, how are you feeling?
I just finished watching a movie and it was amazing. Where the Devil Roams on Tubi. Seriously, one of my new faves. Ooh. Okay.
I gotta look up.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into that. I love
looking
faves.
for horror movies.
But starting Not Done With You Yet right now. Woo! 50 pages into The Exorcist House. How are you liking it so far? Finished House of Sky and Breath. 5 stars. That was wild. Yay. I love 5 stars.
Oh my god, this looks scary. It's Where the Devil Roams, the one Katrina said. Mm-hmm. It says a family of murderous sideshow performers travel around the world on a dying carnival circuit. But this picture right here looks scary.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Because it's kind of like clown vibes, but like.
I'm definitely gonna have to look more into that.
Is it Saw vibes? Because I'll sign up for that.
Oh my gosh, I still never finished watching through all the Saw movies. I tried to do it in October before Halloween. I made it through like 3 or 4 of them. There's just so many.
I know. The newest one is so good. And honestly, it takes place in between the first and second one, so you could just watch it now.
Oh, okay. I could just
so good
ahead. I do need to watch all of them at some point because I know there's some of the later ones I've never seen.
Mm-hmm.
But oh my gosh, there's just a lot. I feel like I did not accomplish a lot in the Halloween season as far as like horror movies goes. So I got to do better.
Me too.
This is the most unhinged 7-year-old POV I've ever read. Oh gosh.
In this book?
Oh gosh.
Really?
Well.
Oh.
I'm very confused.
Shark finished Raw Shark Text. Not really sure what it was. I wouldn't recommend, but also it's probably 5 stars. I mean, I love this for you. And I feel like those are the best because it's the most chaotic. But also great. I read 36% of Rock, Paper, Scissors. Very nice. Still sore. Hurts to smile. So emo.
No smiling allowed. Every time people would say that to me, I'd always smile. I like couldn't help it. It would make me so mad too. My parents did that to me when I was young and like mad about something. They'd be like, well, you're not allowed to smile. And then I would laugh. I was so predictable.
You just can't listen to direction. Don't tell me what to do.
I'll always do the opposite.
It's so true. Extra's house is just okay so far. Okay, that's fair.
Are the pages falling out?
Oh boy.
The Exorcist house? I know that was like a problem with it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Which is kind of funny because it's like,
yeah,
scary book.
It's a curse.
But it's also kind of like horrible because then you can't read it.
That's so true. It's really gruesome. I could see Saw vibes in it, but it actually felt like a wholesome family movie for me.
What? That is so
Like, yeah, I love that. The movie is actually just me in 2008.
I feel like we all need to find pictures of ourselves from 2008 because that just keeps coming up.
It does. It was really quite the year. Honestly, I have all my yearbooks on the shelf. I could probably even find my like 2008 yearbook.
I love
and
that.
find out how atrocious I looked. I was not a photogenic child. Like, not even a little bit. I have some of those really awkward, like, you know how every kid wanted to have, I don't know, maybe not every kid. I always wanted to have like candids in the yearbook. Just like, you know, the pictures they take in the hallways or like the like events and stuff. And I always wanted to find myself in those pictures because it just like felt really cool. And I was like never in any of the candids. And then the one year I had a candid that was so hideous, I wanted to burn the page, and I'm still mad about it. If I find it in my yearbook, 'cause I'm pretty sure I know where it is, I'll take a picture.
What year? Do you know what year it was?
It was middle school. So I'm trying to remember if it was 7th or 8th. So I don't know if you would have been in that, if you would have had that yearbook or not.
Lexi finds it first.
I don't know if I have my middle school yearbooks.
It's like one of those, like, I don't know. I could not tell you why I was making the face I was making. It's like the worst timing. Like, I don't know who looked at this picture and said, yes, this child, this preteen would be happy to have this documented for the rest of her life.
Was it just?
It was somebody on the like yearbook team that didn't like you.
Obviously. Who wouldn't have liked me? I was a pleasure. Man, I was great.
I went through a period of my life where I didn't know how to smile correctly for pictures. So whenever I smiled, I wouldn't smile with my eyes, and I'd just go like this. It's so bad. It looks so. It's like so.
Love that. I feel like I smile differently. Like, I went through phases of like trying to find my smile. So you could see like the progression of me going from like awkward toothy smiles to like normal, like actual pleasant to look at smiles.
Do you want to know what my kindergarten school picture looks like?
Yes.
Absolutely.
I love it. I can't do it right now because I'm laughing too. I literally look like there's this like meme of this kid with like a yellow shirt on, and he's just like,
yes,
like that.
Oh my
That's
God.
what it looks like. I'm not joking.
I need it. I need to see.
Can you find these things?
I think it's at my parents' house. I'm going there tomorrow for a little bit, so I'll take a picture of it. Pretty sure it's on their fridge.
Every photo of me as a kid smiling has one eye squinting.
Just one.
Just the one eye. That's cool. You have all your yearbooks. You need to share that sometimes. I will. Like, honestly, I'm really not embarrassed by like much. That one photo is like pretty horrendous. It's the one horrible photo that the yearbooks ever had.
Hold on, wait. I gotta turn it. I just found this of myself. What is happening?
Are you wearing like
Is that a bonnet or a bucket hat?
I think it's a bonnet. Look at the tie.
Oh yeah, I was obsessed with pretending I was Laura Ingalls.
Yes.
This must have been around.
That's the best thing I've ever seen.
2008 was what? Like I would have been 11. Wait, this is 2007. Hold on, I bet I can actually find something from 2008. Oh, so did you guys know I was homeschooled?
No,
I don't think so.
But well, I was homeschooled until I was 11, and then I went to a private middle school and then a public high school. So I kind of had it all. But here was me in my basement on a scooter for gym class. My
gym class.
My dad would be like, "Hey, do some laps in our basement." That's
so funny. I had we had scooters that we would ride in our basement, not for gym class, just for fun. But yeah.
Yeah, because you went to school. I did
go to school. I was waiting for this comment. Yeah.
I know. You guys, I just keep finding really weird pictures of myself. Here I am, just I don't know what I'm doing.
It's just like the lean is so.
I really don't know what's happening here, but it's happening.
So funny.
I know.
Do you feel like that's like a separate person from you?
My child's self?
Yes.
Kind of. Like there are similarities, but I feel like my life is divided into like 3 parts of like my young child, and then when I became aware of the world being like a fucked up place, like middle school and high school, and then like my adult, you know? Do you guys feel like you're different as a child?
Yeah, they're like separate things in my brain. Like I recognize that it's me, but also like it's not me.
Yeah,
for sure. Also, I just looked, and apparently my middle school yearbooks are the ones that are missing.
Oh no!
And I'm actually so sad. And I think I remember like messaging, like I texted my mom about it once, and she was gonna look for them at home. So I have to see if maybe she has them somewhere, because I have like 5 or 6 elementary school ones, and then all 4 of my high school ones, and the middle school ones are missing. And those are definitely the most embarrassing, but also.
Yeah.
I really wish I had. I'm like genuinely very sad because I was ready to pull that out, and
I know I want to see. I keep finding cringe ones of myself, like me reading. I remember this. I was obsessed with Diary of a Wimpy Kid. This is 2008, by the way, August 22nd, and I was reading. Oh my god, hold on. I was reading while walking on a hiking trail. Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
That is iconic.
I know, and this is my weird smile. It's like, what are you doing? Like I'm telling you,
a side eye.
I know. I'm like, come on. I'm just reading. Yeah, I need to see childhood pics.
I have to. Are we doing another sprint?
Yeah, I'm down to do another sprint. If you guys
we have to give Winston his medicine, and Adam's going to bed, so I'm just gonna turn everything off. If you're here, like if you're still talking, then I'll come back. But if not, then just go into this room whenever.
Okay, sounds good. So cute, little Sam.
I know. I have so many pictures on my phone of just like really like old pictures of myself. A lot actually are reading. I'm trying to zoom in and see what books I'm reading. Like, what is this book? Can someone please tell me? Strangers?
Oh,
Strange.
I don't know.
Strangelets? Piglet?
Honestly, it sounds about right.
Strangelets? How is that? Wait, can you read this now?
Strangelets.
What is that?
Googling it.
I know. I'm like, what is that? Strangelets. Book? Oh, Strangelets. Oh my god, this is so cool that there's like a picture of something I was reading then, because I didn't use Goodreads, and I feel like I would have never remembered this book.
It looks like a Dean Koontz book.
I know. I'm trying to find like my brain is going slow right now. I'm trying to find it on Goodreads, but I forgot how to use the app, so I literally just.
Carly, I'm looking at your picture. It's so cute.
Wait, hold on. I gotta look.
So cute. I'm dying over here. I feel like my cough is like the short of breath cough. So when I laugh too much, that's when it like gets worked up. But also I want to laugh. So like
no. Wait, where is the picture in her Discord? What's it under?
The general channel.
Why can I not? I'm like really. Oh, duh. Wait, there's multiple generals. I think I'm a mod or something, and so I can see everything. It's confusing me because
it's under like the regular like text channels category thing.
This is weird. It's only showing Animal Crossing and Rex.
Oh, that's weird.
That is weird. That is very, very strange. I like how I'm a mod and like have power and I don't even know. Like,
wait, do you just have them like muted or hidden? If you like hit the down arrow, does it show more?
It just shows announcements, Rex, and Animal Crossing.
Oh,
Weird.
that is weird.
I don't know. So sorry, I can't see your childhood picture. I don't know what's going on. It could also just be me like having
technical difficulties.
Yeah, like my brain is not braining. Like the way I tried to find something on Goodreads just on Safari. And I didn't even type in Goodreads. I just oh my god, my brain is not working.
This is the best photo I could find so far. This is definitely not 2008. This is probably more like 2000, 2001 maybe. But this is my birthday, and this is how I chose to blow out the candles on the cake.
Hold on, it's pixely. You're so cute. I love that so much. Little kids are so funny. And then you're like, wait, I was a little kid.
I was.
The weirdest, like, feeling to know. Oh my God.
Yeah, I'll have to dig deeper and find some photos. I remember like a number of years ago, I went back, like I was at home and found like a box of those old, like the disposable cameras that you like get developed. And I found like a whole box of them. So I was like looking through, and basically anything that had me in it, I was taking pictures or like scanning them in so that I could have them.
Yeah, you'll have to update us once you get your 2008 pick. But also,
I also don't know what these would be dated because, like,
yeah, the scanning messes it up.
No
So you don't know what it is.
But this is one of my favorite. My parents like got us those professional like studio pictures. So this is little child Monica. I think I was 4.
You look like you could be on one of those like little.
I'm literally sitting there like
advertisements or something, you know?
Yeah.
Like, so cute. You were so cute.
Oh, those were the good old days.
I know. I need to see if I can find like a really young one of me. The ones that start on this are 2004. This is one of my favorite pictures. I was like posing with a leaf. Hold on. I was always such a dramatic child, which is probably not very surprising, but here I am. I'm like holding, I think this is like my secret garden outfit.
Oh my gosh.
And look at my boots. Like, like I was.
Yes.
And then here I am randomly painting a room.
Amazing.
Yeah. So I have like, but I don't have anything on my phone that's from like 4-year-old me.
Yeah, I feel like I have a lot that was me when I was like, yeah, like 6, like 5, 6 or younger. And then anything from like high school on, because that's when I had like a smartphone.
Yeah.
Or at least like a camera or something to take photos with. But I think the 2008 era might have just been too early for me to have like actually well-documented footage of my life other than the yearbook that I might be missing. I might have the 2008 yearbook.
Yeah. I think part of it too.
I'm trying to think what year that would have been. Like I think 2008. Let's see.
I think for me, the reason why I don't have a lot of the younger pictures is because they were taken on film. So like, I have to. My mom like scrapbooked a lot, but like I need to go in and scan them, like what you did, because they're just film.
Oh God, I have buck teeth in this picture. All right, I'm gonna take a photo because you don't need to see everybody else that's in this. Just awkward Monica.
We should put this in the pyramid Discord.
Yes. Oh God. Well, here's Bucktooth Monica.
Oh my God, you're so cute though.
Nobody told me that my front teeth were bigger than my face. So
my parents admitted to me that they were nervous when I was in middle school that my nose would like stay as big as it was then in proportion to my face because it was like way too big for my face. And they're like, we were nervous. I was like, that's so mean. They didn't ever tell me that when I was that age. But I feel like when you're in middle school, like everything grows at like a different like rate. And it's like the most awkward time for most. It's just like,
oh my gosh. Oh, jeez. I don't think that my elementary school ever did any like candid or group shots. So I'm pretty sure that's the only picture that's going to have me from that year.
That's such a cute picture too.
Although, let's see. My favorite school lunch was spaghetti.
Oh my God. Did you like fill in
accurate? That is accurate. Yes, I did. I filled in the back.
That's so cute.
I dreamt about being a singer.
I love that.
See how far I've made it, folks. My favorite sport and hobby was dance because I quit like a year later. I might have made it a couple more years. I can't remember, but I was 11 this year. 11 in 5th grade. I did not fill in my favorite book of the year. How disappointing.
How rude. And why didn't you put you wanted to be a booktuber?
You know,
could you imagine we just like made that up in our head? And
my
like,
5th grade self didn't know that YouTube existed.
I know, pre-YouTube, like literally.
Like,
oh my God.
I'm gonna be on the internet.
I remember when YouTube started. It was a wild place. It was so different.
It still is.
I mean, yeah, it still is. But like
the corn dog. Carly just posted.
Where is it in like
this is in the book club.
Oh, good. Okay, wait.
She tagged you.
Oh my God.
You put the corn dog.
Oh, these are so cute though.
Carly, you're so adorable. I love the Mountain Dew shirt.
Especially the first one with the little like hand. They always make kids pose so funny.
Yes.
Like, on like chairs, and it's like who's
I had one that was like a fake fence post that like looks really fancy.
Yeah. Do they do that still? Like, or
I think so. I think they still do it.
Because I remember going into like a place, I think it was in Sears, the department store, and they had like a camera studio area, and they had these like pillars they would bring out and like these backgrounds, and oh my gosh, I love this. People need to share I'll share a few in here. It's amazing. I love it.
For close-up view.
That is
atrocious.
I actually think it's really adorable.
My teeth are like so prominent in that photo.
I guess.
It's rough.
I don't even want to show you guys what I looked like in middle school if you think that's atrocious, because
here's 1st grade. This yearbook is in black and white.
Oh my God. I'm annoyed. My like Discord, I'm trying to share photos and it's like not wanting to let me go back to the beginning of my camera roll. How rude. Here, it's going to take a minute. I just get a tour of my whole camera roll.
Oh God.
I remember Katrina showing us a really iconic picture of her in her parents' house. It was so funny. I wish I just could see like everybody's pictures when they were kids.
Yes.
I'm still trying to get back to the beginning of my camera roll. It's like taken forever.
I love your AI corn dog character. I remember I had picked one and then I never posted it, and I just never did anything with it. But I love that made it into your elementary school photo collage. Like it's great. The second half of 2008 one was rough. Pulled up in the shirt I slept in, an arm sling, hair up. Went to the front to get my picture and left for a doctor's appointment. Oh man, that is a rough time. But you look cute. The sling really adds to the cute factor.
It adds character.
0 F's given. You're right. You're right.
My brain is like not able to process how to send Discord pictures right now. I don't know why. Oh, here. Lexi's just going to be coming back to us silently looking.
Like, we're having a very...
Some of these pictures on my phone, I'm like, why are they here?
They're like, why did I wear pigtails so much?
Oh, because pigtails were everything.
In 6th grade, my photo is me in pigtails.
Oh, no.
Like, why, Monica?
Actually, I'm pretty sure I did that too. Oh my gosh. Katrina, I love it so much. I added a new one with me wearing flippers.
Flippers! Also, your secret garden look is truly, it's something.
I love it so much. But like, look at how my hair, it's like everywhere. Like if you zoom in, it's like, it's scary. Oh my God, what a time to be alive, for real.
This is what happens when Lexi isn't here to make us sprint. All chatty parts, no sprints. No,
I know.
You're right. And I said I was going to get better at it, but we're having a really great time right now. So
yeah, it's
honestly, what we can do is we can go into a sprint. Everyone can find their photos and submit them to the chat. And then when we come back after being super productive in finding our childhood photos and reading, we can chat some more. It's been fun. No worries. I'm glad everyone's having a good time. You can also do not have to feel obligated to share your childhood photos. No, we are obviously far more comfortable with sharing these things. But if you would like to share, we are in the Pyramid Book Club Discord chat. So you can head there to submit your photos or review the ones that have been shared. These are fantastic.
Oh my God, the AI is scary.
This is too good. Okay. Send your 2008 picture now or leave.
I know, you're not allowed to be in the book club.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start a 45-minute timer. So we'll go into a sprint and you guys can keep submitting your photos and we'll come back after 45 and we'll chat some more.
Sounds good. At first I thought you weren't going to put it up. I was like,
oh, what was that costume?
Not even a costume. I just wanted like,
that's just your fashion.
It like helped me swim. I don't know. They were literally flippers that they were advertised to like make you swim faster. And those are goggles. And then the hands, I guess, just like, yeah, terrifying. I remember wearing them in the pool.
That's the best thing ever.
It's truly terrifying. But...
Gym class again. Oh gosh. Okay. I will see you guys in 45 minutes. I don't think the sound went off for some reason. So that is my gentle, hopefully not terrifying.
I heard it.
Did it go through for you? Sometimes?
For me, it did.
Sometimes on mine, it like doesn't sound for me, which is weird. I don't know if it's the website or what happens, but
weird.
That happened but once before, and I was really confused by it. Huh. But then I'm always afraid that I'm going to come back and like scare the crap out of people if I start talking. So that's why, like, if I don't hear it, I'm like, you know what? I'll just guide people gently. I'm gonna remove this now. How did everybody do? I finished my book in the last 3 seconds of the sprint. Like I was furiously finishing my notes.
I was doing some bookmark stuff.
Nice.
I was doing nothing. I was just like looking at old pictures on my camera roll.
I love that.
And like lying in my bed. Yeah, that was the
best. That's amazing. How did everybody else do? I know I also spent a little bit of time at the beginning looking through my yearbook so I could get all of my pictures together.
Yes. Oh my God, there's more pictures. I'm seeing them now.
Matt watched some YouTube during this sprint. Fun. Carly watched some of a video essay on Lost. Yes. I love that. I miss Lost and I want to rewatch it. Every time we have our Vampire Diaries watch with Cassidy, and every time I look at Ian Somerhalder's face, I think about Lost and I want to rewatch it again.
I love that show so much. I watched it in high school and I binged it and it was so good.
Good.
It made me cry so much.
Mm-hmm.
So often. It was actually kind of bad. I was like, I cannot cry this much.
Seriously. I remember watching an episode, like a very specific episode that I had it on like a laptop. So I was laying like literally in the living room of my house. My parents were like behind me watching TV and I had my laptop. And I remember silently, like as silently as possible, sobbing, like full on tears streaming down my face. Obviously, I had headphones in. I'm like, my parents definitely knew I was crying. I don't know why I thought I was like actually quiet, but I was like silently like sobbing. I got up and like our house has 2 pathways that you can like get around to the stairwell. So I literally, without turning around and letting them see my face, I closed the computer, put it on the couch, walked all the way around the house to go upstairs to my sister's room because she had already seen the show. And I stood in her doorway with the tears like tracked down my face. And she knew exactly what I had watched. But like, it's like, it's like it was yesterday. I can relive it in my mind. Exactly.
Yeah. So often I would cry.
I honestly kind of want to do this and just like force everyone to watch it with me.
I tried to rewatch it a while ago and I like couldn't. I don't know, like wasn't hitting the same. I was like, what is it? But then I cried a lot. So I just wasn't about like the romance the second time around. Whereas the first time I was kind of invested, but the second time I was like,
you're kind of over it. You're like, do we need this? No.
Yeah.
I'm in it for everything else. Yeah. Matt and I started a rewatch like I can't remember if it was when we started dating or like when we were engaged or something. I don't know. We started a rewatch and we got through 5 seasons and then we stopped. Like we got sidetracked. Like just forgot that we were watching it. And we didn't finish it for like 3 years.
Yeah.
And then 3 years later, we picked up and watched season 6.
Aren't the later seasons like not as good?
They're not. They're really, really confusing.
Yeah.
You have to, like,
And then that
think a
ending,
lot.
I'm like, oh, could have told you that. But
Yeah. So it's definitely like the first 3 seasons. The first season is like just out of this world. But the first 3 are definitely the best.
I did like the one where you go back in time. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
That was cool because I was like, oh, good to see.
Yeah, like when they go back to the village.
Yeah, that was kind of cool. But there were so many things that weren't answered. And I'm just like,
yes. Poor Lexi has no idea.
I'm doing something else. I'm ignoring you.
I probably would have checked almost every episode, right? Like almost everyone was sad.
Yeah.
Or touching. Or both.
It's a long note. We're not watching Lost for Kate. No, that's so true. We're not.
I did not like her very much. I was like,
no. I had such an unhealthy, that was not unhealthy, borderline unhealthy obsession with Josh Holloway, who played Sawyer. Like,
I was trying to remember who, when I watched it, it was Ian Somerhalder. I was like,
yes, like everything.
I know. And then we can't say, beautiful. We can't say, but that episode. That episode was so freaking sad. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes. I'm.
That like destroyed me. I was like, what am I gonna do?
Yeah.
That whole subplot with like the sister.
Yes. Like, so weird. What? So weird.
So many things about that show need to be talked.
Yeah, that's why I feel like I would absolutely love to have like a group watch of this and just have everybody like what are we watching right now?
I feel like thinking back to how I thought about it then is probably different than if I watched it now. Yeah. Like I remember I really loved Saeed.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm like, would he still be my favorite character? I don't know.
Right. I do think I liked him more the second. Well, I think I've seen it 2 or 3 times, and I definitely liked him more each time I watched it.
Yeah.
Because I think his storyline is one that like I didn't understand as much when I was younger watching it, and as I got older, I truly like can understand and comprehend like what he was like, his part in everything.
Yeah.
Season 4 is so good. I honestly don't remember the middle seasons. Like I don't remember like how to distinguish each of the Back in Time is season 5. Okay. Then I have no idea what season 4 is.
What is it on? Like, is it on anything?
I think last time I checked it was on Hulu.
I really want to see Lexi's reaction to this show, actually. But
it's too long. I feel like it's too long. I'm not have time for that.
I do feel like it has enough elements that Lexi could.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying I feel like she could really be into it.
Especially like the season 3, 4, 5.
Yes.
Hulu and Prime.
Oh, okay. Well, I have both. So
yeah. I think I watched it on Hulu last.
Probably me too.
It was 75 scenes. I cried. I laughed because I would relate.
Yeah.
It was the actress for Kate's first acting gig, so take that into consideration. This is true. Honestly, a number of them probably for their first leads at least.
Yeah. I have to look up who everyone even was.
It's coming back on Netflix later this year. Bless.
Oh.
Because that means commercial-free viewing.
See, I'm looking at the cast and like half of these people, I don't even know who they are. I'm like, i.e., I don't remember their characters. Their pictures must look like way different.
I appreciate that like half of the cast of Lost ended up going over and doing Once Upon a Time. Like,
is that another show?
Yeah, they were both on ABC. So it's like same network, which I guess is why a lot of them were already like in their pool of actors. But like so many of them
Interesting
are like crossover. I mean, obviously it's completely different, but
yeah.
They also have just like random people on there all the time. So
yeah.
Have you guys seen the PDF of the pitch for Lost? It's crazy how different they pitched it just to get it approved. No, I don't know if I've seen the pitch, but now I need it.
I know. I'm just like looking at all these people and just like, oh my God, this just brings back memories.
The guy, one of the actors from Lost, who's like from the others, like I saw him in something else recently. I think he was in like an episode of Criminal Minds or something, and I've been making Matt watch that with me. And I literally like I do this all the time to him, to Lexi. She knows that like I'll just be like, oh my gosh, that person is XYZ from this. And, like I just like making those connections and like figuring out like where I've seen this person from. And I like the guy, he played Tom in Lost. Who's like the guy with the beard. He like always put the costume on.
It's been a lot of years.
He was one of the bad guys. But he was in, I think it was Criminal Minds, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's the guy from Lost. And Matt's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I was like, yeah. And then I had to try to explain who he was, and it was really complicated.
I can't find his name on this list of characters.
I don't know how long he was really in it. I want to say he was probably in like season 3 or 4.
Oh yeah, this guy.
Yeah, like the older, like yeah.
Oh, that is a good memory. I would not have remembered him. Oh my God.
Cassidy. He came in while we're talking about Lost. We were briefly talking about Ian Somerhalder though, so there's that. I'm pretty sure Lost and Once Upon a Time were from the same creators. That makes sense. Mm-hmm. Also, they're geniuses. Like Once Upon a Time was such a hit. I have never rewatched it, but I did enjoy it the first time I watched it through.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I just didn't watch very much TV. I watched Lost after it was all out already. So
yeah, I know my sister watched it when it was still premiering, and so like I saw scenes from it when she would watch it at home. Yeah. But then I ended up watching it like shortly, maybe I don't know when I would have watched it the whole way through the first time, but I definitely watched it in college because I remember I had a semester that was like relatively easier compared to some of my other ones, and I binged Lost and Glee back to back.
Nice. That's a lot.
We could tell which one was a higher quality production, but yes, I'm always ready for another rewatch. I am tempted to do it. Like I shouldn't. I should watch other new things.
Yeah.
Also, Lost is so good. Like even if I just watch the first season, that would probably fill my need 5 times. That's amazing.
I'm just waiting for Vanderpump season 11. I'm waiting.
I've never watched it.
Oh my God. It is so much.
I feel like there's so many shows that like have, you saw season 11?
Mm-hmm.
Like shows that have that many seasons and I've never seen them, I feel so intimidated to even try.
I know. That's how I felt. But then I watched it in like a very short period of time. And I was like, I understand.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you like reality TV, you have to like reality TV to enjoy it.
Yeah. We have to go back. Yes. Oh my gosh. I still think periodically, Carly, about that time. It was on our book club sprints. when we read Ascension and we were talking about Hot Pockets. And it was like we had a full-on Lost conversation during that as well. And I just couldn't stop thinking about the Hot Pocket scene from Lost. Do you remember it, Sam?
No.
It's like a 5-second scene that is fully imprinted in my memory for the rest of my life. And it's like so unimportant. But Hurley is heating up a Hot Pocket in the microwave, and he like hears a noise and he like picks it up, and then he turns around and Ben Linus is standing in the doorway behind him, and it scares him, and he like freaks out like, ah, and he chucks the Hot Pocket at him, and it just like splatters all over the wall. Like, I don't know what it is about that scene.
I'll look it up. I bet it's like everywhere.
Like it's one of my favorite things. I found a GIF of it once because it was like because it was a Hot Pocket, and I was looking for a GIF of a Hot Pocket. I was like, this is the one from Lost.
I found it.
It's so funny.
It's just called Hurley throws a Hot Pocket at Ben.
Yeah. Like, it's so meaningless, but also it's the best thing ever. I can always derail a sprint to Lost. It's my specialty. You are right about that. But also, it's Lost, so it's worth it. Getting sleepy, so I'm off to bed. Good night, Nat. Thanks for hanging out with us, and I'll end up talking to you soon, I'm sure.
Well, if you're going to continue talking, I am leaving.
No, I think, do you guys want to do another sprint, or?
I have to get up super early to drug Winston, and then I'm driving tomorrow, so I'm going to go.
Okay.
Yeah, I should probably rest.
That's fair.
I'm laughing because I'm like, I should.
Oh, yeah, I definitely should have gone to sleep earlier every day this week than I did. At one point, Lexi was yelling at me to go to bed because I just wasn't.
You were delirious.
This is true. I was delirious most of this week.
Yeah.
But also, that's not different than normal, so it's fine. Anyway, thanks everyone for joining us for our book club sprints. We are excited to have our discussion with Sav next week on Wednesday. And are we doing that at 7 or 8?
8 Eastern.
8 o'clock? Okay. So we will do that at the same time, 8 o'clock next Wednesday, the 17th. I think it's the 17th. And reminder that our book, I accidentally dropped the book on the floor earlier and I never picked it up. But
what are you doing, Wednesday?
Our book is I'm Not Done With You Yet. So make sure you get your hands on a copy so you can read it and talk about it with us next week. But until then, we will see you guys later. Bye.